you've been dying for some new shit, you have to let some stuff go. Let some people go. Make room in your life. And I don't mean like, that's why relationship hopping is dangerous and toxic in its own way. But it's also dangerous because before you even give the universe a chance to drop someone that's on your level and someone that's good for you, you're already picking the next person that's available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because who's to say that your partner, the one you're supposed to be with, okay, maybe they're in a relationship too with someone else, and it's going to take him about 3 months to be single. But you just got single in a month. But they still have 3 more months in their toxic relationship, and the universe is trying to make it work between the two of you in about 4 months.
Ooh.
But you decided within the first month that you're going to hop into another relationship. Now your spirit guides are looking at you like, bitch! All right, 2 more years.
Right now, we got to wait a whole other cycle.
That's the next time they're going to be single together. You know what I mean? And it doesn't just have to be about relationships. That's what I think of when I think of divine timing. I feel like I have to talk about what we were talking about offline real quick. Because I think, actually, it is truly one of the most Capricorn rising coded things I've done. The fact that I kind of planned out the person I was going to lose my virginity to.
Yes.
And not like it like years in advance. Like I had just known that like, okay, so this guy I met, it was a long time ago, obviously. And I remember, but it was like freshman year of college that summer. So after freshman year of college that summer. Yeah. So definitely feeling like I have freedom, but also knowing that I wanted to lose it to someone that I couldn't get attached to because I was never going to see them again. Yeah. Because I was about to go back to the city where I went to college. Yeah. So back home, when I met someone, I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is a great idea. Like, yes. Met him at a party. Vibes are right. Hung out a couple times like that summer. Yeah. It was like I trusted him as much as a girl could trust a boy.
As one could.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, perfect. He seems fun. And come to find out, he was a Sagittarius. And that helped my case. I was like, because I was into astrology since I was 15. So I was still asking people signs. I didn't know about, like, birth charts and shit. Yeah. But I knew Sagittarius energy. I was like, this is great. This is why you're so fun. I love how light this is. But we can also talk about deep shit. Yes. Check. I will lose my virginity.
Seems good.
And it was great. And I have no regrets. I'm so happy. Like, yes, Sag energy come through. Yes. No strings attached.
Right. Keep it light.
No lie, he was trying to come visit me in college when I went back. Because, like, it was undeniable on his end. No, I'm just kidding. He was fine. But then I was like, yeah, no, I'm a different person now. I'm in school. Don't reach out again.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know.
But the fact that, my Capricorn rising brain, like, really thought about that. And I was like, this is perfect. I will protect my feelings. I won't get attached. Because I already knew that thing where people talk about where they're like, whoever you lose your virginity to, you're going to get attached. Yeah. It's like fear-mongering bullshit. Yeah. And I was like, watch this.
Watch this. Oh, that's fucking funny. Yes.
Yeah. So there's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And maybe that was TMI, but you know what? I've decided one of my things is I'm going to be even more honest on this podcast. As honest as I can be without disrespecting the people I love. Yes. That is my goal, and I'm sticking to it.
I love that. And honestly, that is very Capricorn rising, Scorpio energy. Control, power. Yeah. This seems like a good decision. Yeah. Without getting my feelings too involved.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm protecting myself. Yeah. And it was a fun fling. You know what I mean? It was a good summer fling.
I love that.
Thought it was a perfect time to do it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Also, something else he said, it's so true. Everyone's like, oh my God, the first person you lose your virginity to, like, you're going to be stuck on them. It's going to suck. Yeah. Like, you'll never get over them. That was
It's not true.
No. It's the person you first consistently having sex with.
It's that person. It's that person. No one tells you this, but y'all should know. Like, if you don't know now, you know. It's probably not going to be the first person you have sex with, and you like don't do it with again, it's probably going to be the person that you first consistently get sexually involved with.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because I feel like, I don't know what happens with the soul and the ties and the soul ties, but I feel like maybe there's more time for those to be filled when you see them often.
Yeah.
Whereas like a one and done, two and done thing, it doesn't give it the connection enough time for the energies to be attached.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking.
I see that. I could see that. Because even the person that I'm thinking, the person that I lost my virginity with, like, okay, lost it, really liked them. We were still, like, in touch after it happened, you know? Like, I would say that was, like, you know, we were still chatting, like, what I would consider talking, you know? Yeah. But it wasn't when you're consistently, seeing someone in person, feeling their body, having conversations, like, it's just different.
It is.
And I guess mine, if I think back on it now, is like more of like a long-term or a long-distance thing, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously, long-distance and in-person relationships are very different.
Very different.
And I learned in college, like, I could never have a long-distance relationship.
Yeah.
I need too much attention.
I feel like also, like, felt, seen, yes.
Yeah.
I also feel like in college, like, after the age of, like, 18, up until, like, your 18, 19, up until, like, your early 20s or so, it's crazy because I feel like you are just transforming so rapidly and constantly.
Yeah.
So much more than when you were under the age of 18, especially if you're off to college, somewhere where you really have the space and the freedom and a new environment to change.
Yeah.
Like, to witness someone with you, if someone is there and watching you evolve and change, it's a whole different story of the connection that you feel with them. Because I feel like they're seeing you evolve and change and form your personality.
Totally.
Whereas when you leave someone behind or it's long distance, I feel like it's just not the same kind of relationship because they're not seeing you move through these changes in life in person.
Yeah.
You know, and you're not connecting like that anymore. Like in high school, your world is so small. So small. And any major changes you're going through, the people you're around, or you're experiencing it with them, so you're bonding.
Yeah.
So I feel like after that time, it's really hard for you to form connections like long distance.
Yeah.
You know? Up until you're older again, and you're able to value people and be intentional about, like, you know, calling them, FaceTiming, whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I feel like those years, late teens and early 20s, like, what's in front of you is what you're connecting to.
What rules the world. Yeah, for sure. No, if there is, that you have a really strong connection with that person. You know, there's something about them that you really like. Because I moved around a lot when I was, like, in my teens, you know, and some of my best friends didn't live in the same city that I lived in, you know, but I loved them so much. I loved the connection and friendship that we made, that I made an effort to keep in touch with them.
Exactly.
You know, like, what I mean?
Still have solid relationships with those people because you guys both make time for each other. Right.
But what you said is 100% true, because if I didn't keep up with them, you know, those would have 100% fallen to the blinds, and I have to actively make an effort to reach out to these people, you know, because we don't see each other every day. Yeah. I have to tell you what's going on in my life. It's different.
And also share what you're going through with them. That's how you keep that relationship alive.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's always going to be a little different because it only comes from your perspective and your view, you know, rather than seeing it and like, okay, well, I actually saw maybe how they were feeling and I felt this energy.
Exactly. You're keeping each other in the loop of how you're moving through life instead of moving through life together. Yeah. You know? You're kind of catching each other up on your own episodes, but you're not on an episode together.
Right. Right.
So it is only one viewpoint. You know? You know, this reminds me of that saying where a lot of parents, I feel like, give their kids this advice when they're going to college. Don't go to school with a boyfriend. Don't go to school. Don't go to college with a girlfriend. And, like, I'm understanding that now more than ever. I agree. Like, you shouldn't. Yes. I feel like it hinders your ability to come to yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. And to be okay with the changes that you're going through.
For sure.
When you come to, I feel like, I don't know, college with relationship, you're kind of tied back to who you were in high school or before then. And you're not really giving yourself the opportunity to experience new things because you're almost like scared of how this person that is still knows you as the person you were in high school is going to judge you.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you're just kind of overthinking too much. Like, you should just be free.
Yeah.
Free of any attachment.
For sure.
And I know some people have made it work with people that they've known since, like, freaking high school. Props to you. You are not... You know what I mean? Like, there's less of you.
You're the 3%.
Yeah. You're the special one.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen often. And I feel like it shouldn't have to happen often. Like, people should be as free as they possibly can be going into an experience like college.
For sure. Well, I genuinely feel like it shouldn't happen because who we are when we live with our parents, and especially under the age of 18, is pretty curated by them.
Yeah.
You know, even though younger Maya would completely disagree with the statement I just made.
Yeah.
It is the truth. I was very influenced
Yeah.
by the city I lived in, my parents who I was living with,
Yeah.
and the people that I hung out with every single day.
Yeah.
You know? But I wanted more than that when I left.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't necessarily be looking back to those things because you're not trying to be that person anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for some people, they feel really comfortable with that, you
Yeah.
know? And I feel like I just read a book recently that was like, I was longing for that connection, you know, that I had back at high school. And that's why I say, too, like, you know, for some people are afraid to be stepping out.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much comfort in the known.
Yeah.
You know? And I want to encourage people, if you're listening to us and you're going off to college or trying even something new, like, the point is to do something different.
Yeah.
So don't fall back to the things that necessarily feel comfortable. Like, that's hard, but you have an opportunity for a blank slate.
Yeah,
exactly. I was so
exactly.
excited when I went to college because I was like, none of these motherfuckers know me.
Yeah.
Like, I get to be whoever I want to be. Ultimately, I was still me, but...
Yeah. No, but you
can
change. You've taken on different, you know
right,
what I mean?
and I
Attributes,
have.
personalities. Yeah. You just are more open-minded. You should be more open-minded.
Yes.
And I feel like it's harder to
Yes.
be open-minded when you go in there with a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Right.
Because you still have this huge, huge tie
Yes.
back to who you were.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And someone that you have to update. And someone that will question you when you tell them you're doing something new.
Yes.
Which they shouldn't do.
Yes.
But they can't help it because they know you as one thing.
Right.
And yeah, it doesn't have to just tie into going off to college. It can be anything in life in general. If you have a certain group of friends, you have a certain partner, you come from a certain country, you have a certain type of family, you shouldn't be scared to try something new.
Mm-hmm.
Just because a group of people know you as one thing doesn't mean that it's cringe or it's weird for you to try something new.
Right.
You know what I mean? Change fields, whatever. Give up a new hobby. Give up a hobby to pick up a new one. Like, all that shit. I feel like a lot of times the decision would be easy if it was only us considering it.
Yeah.
But sometimes we think
Totally.
about how other people in our lives are going to view us after we make this change. And that stops us from going after the things that we want.
Yeah.
That's when it becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Is when we start using anyone in our life, anyone besides ourselves, as an excuse as to why we shouldn't do something because they're going to look at me weird. They're going to think I'm different now.
Yes.
They're going to judge me.
Yes.
When that shit is stopping you from living your life, that's when it's toxic. And that's when the comfort of what you know is becoming toxic.
Yeah. And that's why sometimes I struggle with the idea of, like, I love that I've kept all the friends that I've had.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm like, can I make new friends? You
Yeah.
know, because I'm like, am I putting myself out there? Am I challenging myself? Am I showing who I am in this new way that I consider myself Maya?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because kind of to what you're saying, at times, even your friends, you can feel like they're holding you back. Like,
Yeah.
I have to act a certain way around this friend because this is how they know me. But everything in your being is like, I'm
not this.
Don't want to act like this anymore.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Even though I'm doing this to make you comfortable.
Yes.
Like, that is so... I feel like that's pussy behavior on you as an individual, as me as an individual. Whenever I'm choosing to act some way with someone because that's who they know me as. And I know if I act differently, they're going to think it's funny and the energy's going to be off. So I'm just going to continue to act this way and say this kind of shit and be okay with the same shit we always talk about. Because that's what we are. And that's how you know me as. And I don't want to be weird. And it's like, why are you weird? Maybe just be yourself.
You're being weird now.
And if yourself now isn't what's gonna make the conversation effortless and smooth like it always is, like, then maybe you guys aren't meant to be friends anymore. Maybe you shouldn't be around your family anymore. Maybe we shouldn't be at this job anymore. Whatever.
Yeah.
If it's not aligning to who you are now at this very moment, maybe it's not for you anymore.
Cut it.
Because anything that's meant to be there will easily align with who you are today, how you're showing up today.
Will wiggle and waggle to try and make sure they can keep up with you in some type of way, you know? And you will see that effort and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm keep you as I continue to go up whatever I'm doing.
Because it seems like we're still aligning with each other.
Exactly.
You know? It's when you're trying to make a piece of the puzzle fit that isn't meant to be there anymore. Yeah. You know, you're forcing it. It doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right, but you're still trying because you so desperately want to keep the same things that make you feel comfortable in every phase of your life. And that's just not how it goes. People hate change. I think it's normal to hate change. It's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. It's going to happen. And the less you fight it, the faster you'll start aligning with your true purpose and your true reality. Yeah. Like, you're always going to feel off and uncomfortable if you're not at the place you're supposed to be, because the universe is doing everything it can to show you, hey, no, wrong, not this way. What are you still doing here? I've been trying to make you go that way. You're still trying to make this work. That's why it's hard. That's why there's pushback.
Holding on for dear life. Literally. I'm about to fucking...
Like, literally. Like, the equivalent of, like, my CIA agent, but, like, my, you know, agent of God or the universe or whatever is looking at me. My spirit guides are looking at me every time I do something wrong, and they're probably like, here we go again. Like I told you, give it up. Right. This isn't going to work. I'm going to make you feel like shit for doing this. So hopefully you'll understand that you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Right. I keep trying to give this bitch hints, but she's not getting it.
And then people are like, oh, I'm so sad. Life is hard. Rightfully so. Yeah. Not to discredit anything that you're going through. Come on. Like, but
everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want people to take action to try and make those things stop being bad.
How can you do something differently?
I think we're both this way. I have very little tolerance for people who just continue to complain about something.
Me too.
And never make an effort to fix it.
Literally. Like, shut the fuck up.
Fucking drives me crazy.
Yeah. Again, we're not talking about, like, things that are actually, like, you know, horrible things that society and capitalism and all this bullshit.
There's some things that are completely out of our control.
Yeah, all that shit is doing. You know, we're not talking about that. We're talking about, like, people that are just always complaining and refuse to take any accountability and, like, hold the mirror back to themselves. Yeah. You know?
For sure. And also, too, like, yeah, so you know what the energy is. What are you going to do about it? Like, even if you know that capitalism is fucking you and all this terrible shit is happening, sometimes you have to be like, okay, so I see that it's fucking me. I'm being fucked. What can I do? What else can I do? You know what I mean? Like, because we have this conversation so often.
We do.
So many times I'm like, yep, I'm being fucked. And I just want to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you don't. And you can't.
No, you can't. And you don't. And you have to keep thinking about future you.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. I feel like this is very Capricorn and Aquarius energy of, like,
a rising sign.
Keep moving forward for a hopefully better future.
Yeah, like, I'm not giving up, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Truly, because even just talking about what we're talking about in terms of, like, people and just not being aligned with the people in your life, because I think that's something that a lot of people experience.
For sure.
You know, whether it's a romantic partner or, like I said, family or friends, if people aren't aligning with you, I promise you it's worse to be around people that don't get you. It's a lot worse than when you're alone. You know what I mean? So be courageous enough to end relationships and to take a step back and be okay with being alone. Because I promise you life is going to surprise you. We say this so often because I truly believe in it. If you want some new shit, you have to make room for it. Yep. You know what I mean? If you've been dying for some new shit, you have to let some stuff go. Let some people go. Make room in your life. And I don't mean, like, that's why relationship hopping is dangerous and toxic in its own way. But it's also dangerous because before you even give the universe a chance to drop someone that's on your level and someone that's good for you, you're already picking the next person that's available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because who's to say that your partner, the one you're supposed to be with, okay, maybe they're in a relationship too with someone else, and it's going to take him about 3 months to be single. But you just got single in a month. But they still have 3 more months in their toxic relationship, and the universe is trying to make it work between the two of you in about 4 months.
Ooh.
But you decided within the first month that you're going to hop into another relationship. Now your spirit guides are looking at you like, bitch! All right, 2 more years. You know
right now, we got to wait a whole other cycle.
That's the next time they're going to be single together. You know what I mean? And it doesn't just have to be about relationships. That's what I think of when I think of divine timing.
Yeah.
You know, you guys? Does that make sense? I feel like that was a good analogy.
No. He was spitting. I felt that in my soul.
Yeah.
Because I think I first started to think about this was when we did the feng shui with
Yeah.
my good friend Ariana.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, yes. I know what you're going to say.
And she was like, when we were getting ready to kind of move into our new apartment, she was like, leave stuff behind, you know? Like, your outfits, you may not feel the same way wearing that outfit in the new place. That stuff you love in the house, you may not love it in the new house. Yeah. And I'm so happy she said that to me because I feel like I've been able to apply it in so many other aspects. Yeah. And I feel like it has been just so liberating for me. Mm-hmm. Because exactly what you said, you have to let shit go to let the good things come in. Yeah. Yeah, I'll never forget when she told us, leave, like she said, anything when she came to our apartment. She was like, leave like 50% of your drawers empty. Like, you see a shelf, have half of it be empty. Anything, like the rule of like 50% is what she said. And you do that because then if you see something, you will see more things that you could fill that space up with. Yes. But because everything is packed till the end. Packed to the brim. You're not going to find new things and you're not going to be excited about finding new things. And the universe isn't going to give you new things with ease because you're already fully stocked. You're congested. You don't have room for it. You're stuffed up. Exactly. I thought it was one of the coolest things that she told us. And that stays with me forever. Same. There's no space. Yeah, there's no space. Make space for the things that you want. Physical and, not physical. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that was some of the best advice. Yeah, it really was. Okay. Are you ready for the fun fact I've been dying to tell you? Yes. As we've been sipping on our drink today. Sorry if you heard clanking a lot, you guys. Our drink is going crazy. Cheers. I don't know why they're so loud. Wait, this is ASMR. Are you ready? Do you like that? Do you like that? I'm done. Oh my God. Okay. All my friends know I can make anything sound sexual. Yes. Scorpio. I wish it was normal to do that in interviews. Whenever I wanted to. Interviews? Yeah. Like, they ask you a question and you blank out, and instead of asking, can I have more time, you could just repeat the questions. I really mean that, you guys. I'm so amused. So what do you think your best quality is? What do you think your best quality is? I'm done. Just stop. That's you guys. Fucking hysterical. Do you hate me? Hysterical. Do you hate me? Do you hate me? I can't. Okay, so you ready for my fun alcohol fact? Cheers. Cheers. Sip something if you're not. It doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be water. So, I'm dying. Literally. She's like, hurry up. Maybe I should make it a game first. Oh my God, you're killing me. Okay, so I heard a fun fact that there's one alcohol that is better than all the other alcohols to drink. It's tequila. Oh, so you already knew? Well, the reason I know that is because I heard it's better for like health purposes. It's the one that has like the least amount of like added sugar. Yeah. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I feel like I heard that somewhere, but I don't know anything about it. Yeah, so you're pretty much right. I was shocked to hear that it was tequila because I feel like a lot of people, me not alone, you know, some people when they drink tequila, they're like, that's the one that gets me like, woo, you know, like extra like,
I mean,
wow.
tequila. I'm a proud tequila drinker. That's like my favorite alcohol. And I think it's funny when people are like, I can't do tequila. I'm, oh yeah, you pussy. What's wrong with tequila? What's wrong? You get hate? You get hate?
I mean, I can do it, but like I'm just extra sassy.
No, me too.
On 10, you know, like ready to fight
well,
somebody.
I feel like it amplifies my normal self. And same for you. I don't know if anyone's told you that, but
I mean, this is mostly true, except for sometimes the violence, because normally I don't like to fight. Like, I'm aggressive. Do I really want to fight you? No.
No. That's funny because I feel like tequila doesn't make me want.
Think
you know
I could
which one
fight
does
somebody.
make me want to fight?
Which one?
Brown liquor.
Swear.
Yes.
Ah.
I don't know why.
I think I'm just a little slutty with everyone on it.
I feel like with brown liquor, either I'm sleepy or I want to fight.
I'm slutty or sleepy.
That's a very big, like, that's two different.
But also
that
my
be,
slutty is kind of sleepy.
She's slutty and she goes
because
like,
it's the first time I'm moving slow.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
like
true.
normally
That's
I'm
true.
like.
That's true. Yeah, with tequila, I feel like for me, tequila is Adderall.
Yeah,
it's the Adderall of alcohol.
Totally.
And as an ADHD gal myself, I feel like it amplifies who I want to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
when I drink tequila, I'm just like, I'm normal. Like, let's have fun.
Yeah.
Let's get crazy.
Oh, normal.
Yeah, normal.
Oh.
You know, it amplifies what I'm already feeling. Like, oh yeah, we're going to drink tonight. It's going to be fun. I drink tequila. Yeah, it's fun.
Lit.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like the energy is up for me.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
an
no,
upper.
I definitely feel like it's up. Even though tequila, alcohol is like supposed to be a
downer. With tequila, it's up.
It's up.
And not a lot of people can handle that.
No, it's true. I know so many people who have said, I don't do tequila.
And you know what? I want a documentary about that exact thing.
No, it's true.
The name of the documentary should be called I Don't Do Tequila. That's the name of it. And I want literally a 15-second clip of someone saying, I don't do tequila. And then the next 15 seconds is them when they did tequila.
Yes.
Like, literally back to back.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, what is making people say that they can't do tequila? Because that is very much a thing, and I've heard it before. And I would love to see the snippet of the time that they're thinking of when they say, I don't do tequila. What did you do? Tell the people's court.
I needs to know.
Let's go Netflix.
To know.
Let's do it.
I actually really like that. It kind of is giving vibes of, you know, on YouTube they have this like series where sometimes they'll like drink with their ex. Like,
oh yeah,
go shot for shot. I love that.
Me,
can't remember
me and Miguel
what
loved watching those. Like I forgot.
Drink
yeah, they're good, but they're good.
They're really.
Sometimes
good.
they do with like the parent.
Yes.
I'm just like, wow.
Or like friends, just people who have
I know.
like, you know. Oh
yeah.
God,
oh my god.
Good.
Oh my god, with an ex, that sounds horrible. Honestly,
I would hate that.
Honestly,
I would hate that a lot.
No, I would hate that too. No,
Can
I'm
you
sorry.
Imagine?
I'm sorry. If I was to ever do that, I would literally make sure I text my ex before and be like, "These are the questions you can't ask. Behave yourself."
Oh my god.
And then they'd probably bring it up. This is exactly why we're not together.
Exactly.
She's controlling.
Right.
And I'm like, and you're a loser. We see a lot of things haven't changed.
Me immediately emasculating them.
The first comment, bullying him for 5 minutes straight. All right.
Oh,
in a world where women are hated, I'm
Right.
not surprised that you guys took his side.
That part.
The fact that I just
I'm
created a
angry,
whole
though.
scenario
I'm
in my head. Like, what?
No, because they would.
That's exactly what would happen.
They would. No, because I
They'd
would
be like,
be
the
mad.
girls would be like, she's so mean to him.
Right.
All right, pick me ass bitch.
Because you fucking cheated on me 2 years ago, ho.
They like the crazy ones.
amazing
Haven't
that
you
I'm
heard? You guys,
It's
I don't
so
know what
true.
happened. A spirit took over me. We are drinking tequila. That's not who I am, you guys. I'm a good person.
We're so good. Okay, but yes, apparently there's something like in the agave, because it doesn't just use sugar, it's like agave.
Yeah, exactly.
That
That's
is
why
like
it's good
supposed
for
to be
you,
like
apparently.
cleaner and gooder.
I love that.
Cleaner and gooder.
That's why I love
That's a good
tequila.
word.
Have since the day I tried it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the cleaner of the alcohols.
Actually,
Less sugary. And the sugar is what gets you like drunk and gives you the headaches and shit,
it's true.
You know?
I mean, I try not to drink any. Ew, I hate being that person. But yeah, I try not to.
Be that person.
I don't like to drink drinks with sugar in them.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't. I haven't been having added sugar for a while now. I'm very conscious of how much of it I consume. But even before I decided to do that, I just didn't like drinking my sugar.
That's
If
true.
I'm having
She doesn't
sugar,
like sugary drinks.
I
That's
want to, and I don't even like sugary drinks.
Yeah,
but
no,
I just
exactly.
don't like to drink
Don't.
my sugar. I'd rather eat it. You
I
know?
love that. Yeah, I get that. Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, again, it gives you a headache in the morning more when the
Mhm.
drink is super sugary. And I'd rather have, like, something citrusy, you know?
I get that.
Or I love, like, a sparkling water with what you put in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Mhm.
that's what I'd rather have.
Yeah.
I don't know how people, I mean, me being people. Remember, like, back in college? And, like,
yeah.
up until we were, like, 23, we would get vodka crayons and, like,
Yeah.
pineapple, like, all
I mean,
that
I
shit.
still do that.
I mean, yeah.
The
The fact that I'm sitting here and I'm like, back in the day. Wait, why am I calling you out like that?
Capricorn judginess coming out.
Yeah.
Y'all watched the Capricorn friend video. Like, whoa.
No, I didn't even think about it like that because, like, I thought you were better. No, just kidding.
Genuine shots fired.
But let's be
she
honest.
knows
let's be
I love
honest.
my
But
juice.
Maya, let's be honest.
You know I love my
Let me
juice.
hype you up real quick. Relax. Whose drink do I want to sip of after my shot is really strong?
Mine.
Exactly.
Because
Like, I still want a little sip of the good.
Right.
So let's be
She
real.
knows.
I know.
Right.
Do I think it's tastes good? No. I mean, yes, better than a sugary ass drink.
True.
But if I'm taking a shot, I want something that's gonna actually take the taste away.
Yeah.
I have absolutely zero shame for making a face when I drink a shot. I don't care if it's the highest shelf shit. I don't think it's good. I'm hurting my body.
At the end of the day,
Also,
I like the way alcohol makes me feel. It's not the way it tastes.
yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm never gonna be like, nom,
Also,
nom,
that's
nom,
why
nom,
I love
nom.
espresso
I mean, sometimes I
martinis
do,
because I
but-
like the way it tastes and I
Sometimes
like the way
do.
it makes me feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I just perfected my espresso martini.
It's fucking
And
delicious.
Maya's
y'all.
obsessed. My other friends have tried it. And they're
So
obsessed.
good.
I did that shit.
Yeah, you did. And I
Party
just love
even
that's your
said, one of my
faves.
best friends' name is Party. Party even said the other day, she was like, "This is better than any espresso martini I've had at like a fucking bar or restaurant."
No,
and I'm
it's
like,
fucking.
it's up there,
It's
right?
there. I'm actually trying to think of one that I've loved more.
Yeah.
I can't right now, but mostly that's because not mostly. I mean, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I've had yours most consistently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like there was. Oh well, I really like the one in
Portland
Italy
was
and
good
the one in
too.
Portland.
Yeah.
Those were probably my two
Agreed.
favorites.
So good. Ugh, I just love coffee and I love alcohol. The two together. It really is a grown up fucking vodka Red Bull.
It is, which is why sometimes it's dangerous.
Me too. Me too. Okay, so you know how we talk about like Pluto moving into Aquarius, the
Yeah.
dangers that come with technology, and all that shit.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you've been seeing this, but there has been conversation about the TikTok search bar. Like, I don't know if you know, but like when you go on, let's say someone's TikTok, especially if it's like a viral one with high views and like, or like influencers and like creators, there is a search bar underneath that video, and it kind of talks about like it relates something to the video, whether it's to the person or like, you know what I mean?
It tags
A little
it kind
tidbit.
of. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Something that TikTok creates.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
you know,
yes.
It's not
Uh-huh.
really anything that people are searching.
No.
TikTok creates that.
Mhm.
A little like sentence.
Yeah.
That relates back to that
Yeah, yeah,
video.
yeah, I know
Whether
exactly
it's about
what
the
you're talking about.
creator or the topic they're talking about. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like it could be like the creator's talking about like, let's say like their favorite French fry spot. And then this TikTok search bar could be so-and-so creator, French fry controversy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like a topic.
Yes. They have
It's
been
ruining
getting more
people's
scandalous.
lives. And I think it's dangerous. And I think TikTok is going to get some lawsuits. Because, for example, yes, dude, like...
Is that intense?
And I've been seeing it because, like, at the end of the day, Maya, think about it. If it's not something that's true and something pops up under your video and it creates a controversy that didn't exist,
Yeah.
that within itself is going to create a controversy.
Yeah.
So that's why it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Because it can have
I
literally
get what you're saying.
no fact or like truth can be behind it. Sometimes it is, but literally the people's consensus and what people are searching can essentially create a false narrative.
Okay,
which is dangerous. So, for example, I have an example.
Okay, yeah.
There was this one creator.
I feel like they have been getting a little bit more scandalous too. I feel like I have been seeing more of like
a lot of them are
controversy.
It's a lot. It's like since I've been there,
scandals.
It's like it's pretty reckless. Yeah, it's pretty reckless. So this one influencer I follow, his name is Landon Romano. He's really funny. He was there through like the Vine days too.
Okay.
And essentially what he said is, he called out TikTok on his Instagram and said, "What is this? Like, my lawyers will be in touch with you if you don't fix this algorithm. Because what is this? He's gay." And, oh God, let me find out exactly what he said. Okay, there we go. Oh. Yeah, so under his TikTok, the search bar says, his name, HIV. And first of all, that's homophobic. You know what I mean? And like, that's just so dangerous to just start that rumor, whatever. And like, obviously this is like an intense case, but like, this isn't the only one. Like, I just feel like in general, celebrities, people with the following, and maybe you just went viral, actually. It doesn't have to mean that you have a big following. Yeah. The fact that the algorithm is this dangerous, like, I feel like TikTok needs to do something about their app, about whatever algorithm, whatever they're doing on the back end to make this so, because it's very dangerous and it can ruin people's lives, and they will get sued. That's slander. Crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's defamation of character. Because, oh my God,
Isn't that so terrifying?
That is so
crazy. And also,
crazy.
it fucks with people's mental health. Like exactly everything we call out Instagram with. Like, we need to talk about, like, what these social media apps are doing to people's mental health. And someone just saying something and the app or the people running with it and making it so based off of a rumor. Yeah. That's so dangerous.
Yes. And this is what I feel the danger of AI is. Because I'm sure that they are just... And I mean, it doesn't really make sense for this video in terms of him and, like, the HIV thing. But, like, from what I've seen, it is, like, it tries to pick up words that they hear repeated in a video or something like that, right? And that's, like, how they tag it. And it goes back to the fact that it is reckless, because I'm pretty sure that it is just AI generated, completely automated, and someone needs to be looking over this stuff, because
like, where are you getting this
shit
from?
Happens.
Like, I follow. It's not like people are even. There's not even a top comment.
Right words. It's not even hearing the right words. It's not even about
that. Like, I feel like I don't know what the hell it is. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that it's dangerous.
I feel like I could be totally wrong. I feel like it's AI mishearing words and then essentially
I don't know, like mishearing HIV. You know what I mean? That's dangerous, dude.
No, for sure. I don't know what is happening.
I personally don't think it has anything to do with what they hear. I really think it's either they're trying to find comments that are super controversial and creating hype around that comment, or it could not even be a comment, because I follow him. I don't see anything of that sort, any sort of rumor. Yeah. And even just some other creators I follow, the search bar, like, I'm just like, why are they trying to create this very toxic negative narrative? Like, what does that do? And then I think about it. I'm a fucking marketing major. Let's be fucking honest. Negative PR is PR. Like, you know what I mean? Or whatever makes the people, not the people, like the creators, but I'm thinking TikTok, the app. People respond well to negativity. So if they're watching a video and the search bar under it is something that's juicy or scandalous, it's going to make them click on that thing and see more videos and stay on the app longer.
You think they're doing the tabloid TMZ shit.
Exactly.
Oh.
Something that is completely false, but that will give, like, literally, that's a guaranteed extra 5 seconds on the app.
No, for sure.
Because people are going to look at that statement, be interested, and click on it. And even if no video, because I've noticed no video sometimes pops up about that little written thing. Yeah. It's literally created out of thin air. But now I'm looking at this random search that TikTok created for me that relates to this creator or this content. It's dangerous.
I don't know what. Yeah. I'm I want to do more research
Yeah.
because I completely hear and agree with what you're saying. Because I feel like recently I've been seeing more scandalous, like controversy type of things, and it's been less accurate when I click on the search thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is, or in the past, like a few months ago,
Yeah.
I feel like there were times I would click on.
Yeah. There's still some,
and it would be,
and still now I still see, and it shows the video they're talking about in the search bar.
Yeah, or even to like, okay, so it's generally talking about, let's just say, because we've said Capricorn a lot. You're talking about Capricorn. So it puts Capricorn in the top, and then you can go search, and there's tons of other videos about that.
Yeah.
Right? Or if they're trying to list, like, a food place you should go eat.
Yeah.
I've seen that. But most recently, I have seen what you've been saying. And there was this one girl today whose video I was watching.
Yeah.
And it was a food video, and it tagged a place that was not real.
So weird.
And I feel like I have been seeing that so much more over the past 2 weeks and being super scandalous. Honestly, kind of giving me yucky vibes of what I've been seeing Snapchat do. And I love Snapchat.
Yeah.
You know me. I know it's a dead social media.
No,
but
people be using it more now. I've heard.
I really like it. And there are times where I'm like, oh, it will give me a fun news thing or like just random information that I really like.
Yeah.
But a few years ago, I noticed that Snapchat did the same thing. It got very TMZ, very tabloidy, repeating the same stories just to keep you on.
In the loop,
and
it's dangerous.
It's very, very dangerous, especially, I feel like, on TikTok.
I agree.
Where the playing field has been
information moves
even
fast.
again.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think it's also dangerous because it's dangerous for people's mental health, dude. Like, if we're going to get into the power of social media in the next 20-something years, you know, with Pluto and Aquarius, like, we really need to understand how we can take care of people while they're managing social media use.
Yeah.
Our mental health, like, it matters. We don't want people to get down in the dumps and truly feel like they have to hurt themselves because of what's going on online. People can literally be like, oh my god, look, my video's getting 500k views, and then they see their search bar saying some scandalous shit about them, and they're like, oh my god, 500k people saw that this is what's being said about me. Like, it's like an active reminder of like what people can think about you. And I feel like that's very dangerous to someone's mental health. You guys, it is.
Yes.
It is. Like, it's just creating shit out of thin air, and I don't like that. I think it's bad, and TikTok needs to figure it out. And I do think they need to be held accountable.
Oh, for sure.
Because that's dangerous.
Extremely dangerous.
You know?
And again, interesting as we are coming into the age of Aquarius and just all the crazy shit that I feel like we are going to be seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Social media, the interwebs, fucking with celebrities, fucking with everyday people.
Yeah.
In ways we could not have imagined.
Yeah.
And it's seriously damaging to who we are as a person, who we are as a society.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Like, potentially walking into a danger zone, y'all. Like, I need everyone to be aware that social media is a tool. It is extremely powerful, and you need to use it cautiously.
Yeah.
Beware of how the fuck you are using this, because it is a really, really strong tool. Your words mean something. They always have. But now that everyone being online, like, it is just...
Yeah. And really, it's bad.
It's bad.
And ask yourself, please ask yourself, what it is that you're saying. Would you say it to the person's face? If not, you probably shouldn't be saying it then.
I feel like 80% of the time people don't.
It ain't authentic.
They wouldn't.
That's not who you really are. Why are you pretending, you know? You know?
Right, why are you so bold
That's
behind
how
this
I feel. That's how I
screen?
feel. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, a lot of people are. Keyword warriors are a thing.
And I hate that.
I hate that. And also, your beef is not with the person you're probably saying that shit to.
No.
It's to your mother,
Right.
your ex.
Why are you taking it out
You know what I mean? The people who really got you fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Take it out on them. For once. Take your power back to the person that actually deserves it. I believe in you. More than I should.
Preach.
More than your mother.
Preach. Call your Capricorn friend. They'll help you.
You're welcome. This wasn't for our, watchers that fuck with us. I know you have more of a backbone than that. That was for the annoying people.
Right.
I hope you guys know that. You do.
Yes.
You know I fuck with you.
Yes. And even the people, even us who have backbones.
Yeah.
They can be straightened sometimes. You know what I mean?
It's true.
We can get flexier.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes
you get too comfortable with how your life is, and you're like, no, like, I don't want to start no drama. I don't want to start no teen. It's like, no. If people have been trying you, it's time to start some drama.
Stir the pot.
You know what I mean? You're not just stirring the pot just to stir the pot. You're stirring the pot because people have been trying you.
Yeah.
Because they forgot what you were made of.
Right.
And you need to remind them.
Don't let them forget.
What they can't get away with.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just got to show them again.
It's true. It's true. It's reminding me of the little thing you said the other week when you were like, people be acting funny when they get a little bit of power.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All of a sudden they thinking they have power of you so they can act like this.
Yeah.
No. Now you don't.
You don't.
So let me just put you in your place and remind you that you do not.
Facts. Tell them.
Oh, I am so ready to rebel this Aquarius season.
Me too.
I am
Happy
ready.
Aqua season. Let's rebel. Let's get what's ours.
Break the rules.
Blake
Blake.
the rules.
A blank slate on the rules.
Yeah, exactly. Break the rules. Say what you want. Enjoy social time with your peers, your community. And just remember that you're not in this alone.
Yeah.
Even though Capricorn season was feeling like so.
Right. Spontaneity, surprises are your friend.
They are.
Okay.
They are. Say what's on your chest.
Yes.
And do that little bit of research on that random topic.
Yeah.
Because if you thought about it, you probably want to know more about it. Okay?
Amen.
Okay?
Amen.
So do that shit.
A new spark may have just been started
in you.
within.
You're feeling it. We're going to link our social somewhere over here. Follow us. Follow us on TikTok. We're kind of killing it on there.
We do.
If you're listening on, yes, we do. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple, anywhere else, don't forget to leave us a review on that app. That helps your girls out a lot.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube, hi. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Please leave a comment. I have a gun to your head
Leave
right
a comment.
now.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment. Still leave a comment. If this was your last comment, and you could only make it to Charmed and Dangerous, what would you say? No, you can't leave a note to your mom and dad. This is about us right now.
If I see 300 views, I want 300 comments.
Dead eyes.
Come on.
No, you got this.
I love you.
I love you.
You could just even put like a letter.
Yeah, you could literally just laugh.
Hi.
Granted, I'll overthink and think you're laughing at me, but
Right.
at least you commented something.
I might respond. Ha ha.
Exactly. Crying emoji dead. Okay, love you.
Bye.